Day 21 of Spoken English, Mastering Tone and Intonation. Before we begin, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on these daily tips. The importance of tone in English. Today we're diving into one of the most important aspects of spoken English, tone and intonation. You can say the exact same words, but if your tone isn't right, the meaning changes completely. This can impact how people understand you, so mastering tone is key to sounding natural and confident. What is tone and intonation? Tone refers to the pitch of your voice and how you use it to convey emotion or attitude. Intonation is the rise and fall of your voice when you speak, which can change the meaning of your sentences. Let's break this down with an example. You're coming. A rising intonation at the end of the sentence makes it a question. You're coming. On a flat or falling intonation makes it a statement. The difference is small but makes a big impact. Rising and falling intonation. Intonation patterns in English often follow two main trends: rising and falling. Rising intonation. This is when your voice rises at the end of a sentence. It's used in questions or when you're unsure of something. Example: are you going to the party? Falling intonation. This is when your voice falls at the end of a sentence, used in statements or commands. Example: I'll see you tomorrow. For expressing emotions with tone. Your tone of voice is crucial when expressing emotions in English. Imagine you're saying the same sentence in different ways. Happy. That's great news. Your voice rises in excitement. Angry. That's great news. Flat tone. No enthusiasm. Sarcastic. That's great news. Slightly exaggerated tone with emphasis on great. Tone can make the same sentence sound completely different depending on how you say it. 5. Practice changing tone. Let's practice changing the tone of a simple sentence. Really excited. Really disappointed. Really confused. Really. I practice this at home by changing the tone of your voice. Play around with different emotions to see how it changes the meaning. 6. Questions versus statements. One easy mistake learners often make is mixing up the tone for questions and statements. For questions, your tone should rise towards the end. Example: do you like pizza? For statements, your tone should fall. Example: I like pizza. Get used to these natural intonation patterns and your spoken English will sound much smoother. 7. Using tone to show politeness. In English, tone can also show politeness. A softer, friendly tone will come across as more polite than a harsh or loud tone. For example, when making a request. Polite. Could you pass me the salt, please? Soft and friendly. Impolite. Pass me the salt. Harsh and commanding. 8. Intonation for emphasis. Intonation can also be used to emphasize certain words in a sentence. By changing the pitch or stress, you can highlight what's important. I didn't say he stole the money. Neutral statement. I didn't say he stole the money. Emphasizing the word say suggests you didn't verbally accuse him, but maybe you implied it. I didn't say he stole the money. Emphasizing he suggests someone else may have done it. Practice emphasizing different words to get a feel for how it changes the meaning. 9. Role play time. Imagine you're in a cafe ordering coffee. You need to adjust your tone depending on the situation. Friendly conversation with a barista. Hi, I'd love a cappuccino, please. In a hurry. Could I get a cappuccino, thanks? Confused about the menu. What's in a cappuccino? Notice how your tone changes with your mood or situation. Play around with these scenarios to develop a more natural-sounding English tone. 10. Fun activity. Here's a fun game to practice at home. Take a simple sentence like, I can't believe it, and say it in different tones. Say it like you're shocked. Say it like you're sad. Say it like you're laughing. This will help you get comfortable using tone to express emotion, which is a huge part of spoken English. 11. Wrapping up today's lesson. Today we learned about the powerful role of tone and intonation in spoken English. To recap: use rising intonation for questions and falling intonation for statements. Tone changes the emotion and meaning of a sentence. Practice using different emotions. Emphasize words with intonation to highlight what's important. 12. Final note: make sure to practice with different emotions and sentence types at home. It's these little details that will take your English from good to great. And don't forget to like this video if you found today's lesson helpful. I'm sure you'll notice a difference in your conversations once you master tone and intonation. 13. What's coming next? In tomorrow's lesson, we'll